On my left is the man who, in my opinion, is more responsible for the success of this show than all the rest of us put together. Our wonderful panel moderator, John Charles Daly.
Can be done over the telephone also.
There you are. It can be done over the telephone.
I got myself a no.
No, let me have a small conference.
Small, John.
That's large enough, John.
Please, don't interrupt me.
Useful product?
Let me have a small conference.
He's learning how to say it in Italian.
Learning more than that.
Just a minute, everybody, please.
30-minute show.
It's not more peculiar than a saddle.
Well, the issue was really asked in terms more original, you know, in a
More
concept
unusual
of
than a saddle.
unusual than a saddle. Yeah, we wouldn't want to mislead you on the answer we gave there.
Yes, you would, John.
From her doing what she does?
That would be a possibility, and there could be a closer relationship, too. I just don't want you to get on the wrong road.
Oh, yes, you do.
Sneaky feeling you're going to give me a no.
Oh, no, this is not... Listen, I wouldn't set a trap for anybody.
How can you say that sitting alongside of the bedroom?
We don't want to mislead you here.
Yes, you do, John.
Yes, we do. I mean, no, we don't. Thank you, Bennett. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Let's try it again. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. 8 to go, Mr. Boone.
Now, John, we have enough trouble in this business without you starting that.
Now we come to the special feature of our program, the appearance of our mystery celebrity, for which my friends on the panel are blindfolded, and the
Well...
Are the maskings over your eyes all in place, panel?
Yes, indeed.
I think one of them is in your mouth, John.
Yes.
Miss Kamen, Mr. Kamen.
All right. I do look pretty like this, I'll bet.
And now we come to the special feature of our program, the appearance of our mystery celebrity, for which my friends on the panel must once again cover their eyes. Are the blindfolds all in place, panel?
That's 4 down and 6 to go, Miss Kilgallen.
Mr. Kilgallen, we're in this spot. He might do better.
Would you rephrase your, do it again, Holly? Oh, actually, Bennett's going down to Florida and Puerto Rico for 3 weeks rest, and we need it. I mean, he needs it, and we want him to go. Miss Powell and Tony Randall, it's nice to have you with us on the panel tonight. Bennett, I suppose you had to come. Christmas comes but once a year. How nice it would be if Bennett wasn't here. Are you going to Chicago, Bennett?
Yes, John.
You're going to stay a long time?
No, 2 days,
Too
John.
bad. Right? Well, there you are.
He is not he is not a hog until he reaches 100 pounds.
Oh, and
How much do you weigh, Bennett?
anything under
Oh,
100...
what did I say?
Well, then you don't have a government job.
No.
Yes, Mr. Harbin does not have a government job.
I do not have
no.
a government job, no.
It isn't wearing apparel, is it?
No.
Yes, it is not wearing apparel, no.
So I may assume that you do not play a musical instrument for a living?
No.
Yes, you may assume that Miss Baca does not play a musical instrument for a living, no.
You don't work in a theater.
No.
Yes, he does not work in a theater, not at all, no, yes.
Well...
Running out of time, and I want to have the pleasure of enjoying this. You got an idea, Milt?
Yeah.
What is it?
Are you a musician of some kind?
Musician of some kind. That's wrong.
Ah! Is health in any way involved?
Ah, that's a critical question, and the answer to that has to be no. That's 5 down and 5 to go.
Any round objects involved in the sport?
Yeah.
Bowling. Do you run a bowling?
Bowling, that's wonderful. That's 7 down and 3 to go, Miss Francis.
Susan Haywood?
Susan Hayward, did you say?
Is it?
No.
No.
A nose spray,
No.
Bennett? That's 10.
John, it's got to be an eyelash cleaner.
It's got to be an eyelash cleaner, Bob, and you're absolutely wrong.
That's very good.
Do you deal more with women than with men?
Yes.
Do you deal with women who are, in general, in a particular state?
Yes.
Are they...
Arkansas.
California, I would...
Do you do your work on the ground rather than in the air or at sea?
Yes.
One might say Miss Martin is sometimes at sea when she's doing her work, but she's on the ground, you know.
Do people... Would you be more apt to use it in one particular room of the house rather than another?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Mr. Seymour, I think you're terribly sneaky.
What do you want him to do? Move it to Times Square?
Yeah.
Well, if somebody were going to bet you $1,000 that one of us had ever worn such a thing, would you say yes or no?
Well, now, we can answer that yes, meaning we would say yes or no, and then you still have to ask it in another way.
Do you wear anything other than what you're wearing now in your job?
He's got another suit.
Would anything happen to it if it got into the water?
It'll get wet.
And we begin with Dorothy Kilgallen.
Are you a performer in show business?
Mr. Allen. Mr. Sir.
I'll make believe I didn't hear that.
You can't.
Are
Let's
you-
stop kidding.
Are you a comedian?
I'm not as funny as John is right now.
Steve,
All right, buddy. 3 guesses. Who is it?
Who is it, buddy?
Your time is up, bud.
Can we come out?
Yeah, you can come out. Considering the fact that I opened every door in the barn, there's no point in you staying in.
That's the first time that's ever happened to you, isn't it, John?
Steve, it's the first time, and you know, I've
never done that.
And I've thought over the 15 years, one of these days, I'm going to do the silliest thing I could possibly do and forget for a moment and say the name of our mystery guest, and I did it tonight.
And now we come to the special feature of our program, the appearance of our mystery challenger, for which, as you all know, the panel is always blindfolded. Are the blindfolds all in place, panel?
Yes,
Yes, John. Good. Will you come out, mystery challenger, and sign in, please? All right, as you know, panel, in this case, a different form of questioning, one question at a time, in turn, moving clockwise, and we will begin with Martin Gable.
Are you in the theatrical business? Thank you, John.
No.
That's 1 down and 9 to go. Arlene.
Are you voted into office?
No.
That's 2 down and 8 to go. Mr. Allen.
Have you any connection with the world of sports?
No.
That's 3 down and 7 to go. Mr. Sir.
I smell 8 rats. Have you any connection with the television industry?
Yes.
Mr. Gable.
Are you connected with this network?
Yes.
Arlene.
Are you going to be out of business like the rest of us?
Arlene, do you have something in mind that, you want to take a guess?
Well, if it's anybody I think it is, they won't be out of business as much as I will. But I just want to keep in good with them. Is it by any chance Mark Goodson and Bill Todman and part of the staff?
No. 4 down and 6 to go. Mr. Allen.
Oh, dear. I thought it was Goodson and Todman, or Donder and Blitzen, or somebody like that. Now I'm at a loss.
You did say connected with the network.
Yes.
Yes.
Are you, having any fun? No, are you a senior officer of this network?
No.
That's 5 down and 5 to go, Mr. Sir.
Are you possibly impersonating yourself, Mr. Daly?
Oh, Who? I hadn't realized how hard that was. I'm practically out of voice. I'll give you an official no on that because inseparably suggests that there is a closer relationship overall than exists, but for the purposes of the occupation which we're here working on, I would say that there is a certain degree of inseparability. However, it is not complete.
That's like a statement from a government.
Do you help them in some way?
Yes, I think you help them. I think it's safe to say that Mrs. Chapman contributes in a measure to the well-being of those who choose to come to that area where her services may be performed, that in the satisfaction of the need, they do find a certain pleasure. Yes.
Do you want to do the second stanza, or should we just go?
Bennett, Mr. Ellswood wants to be very fair here. We would have to agree that since it is made of matter, that there is a point at which it changes its character and to that degree has been used up in the terms of the original function for which it was sold. Now, if that's what you had in mind when you asked the question, and I'm sure that you will bring your massive integrity to answering this particular question of mine.
Absolutely what I had in mind.
If that's what you had in mind,
so help me.
You did. Then we'll please continue your question.
Good night, ladies and gentlemen. Thanks for being with us on What's My Line?